Hey y'all, welcome back. Submissions are still going strong for Neo. We've just passed the 10 submission mark, and with the pieces I'll be putting in, they'll get us up just past 20. Again, there's no deadline set as of right now, so take your time on what you would like to submit. Link will be in the description for the Discord, and if you'd like more information on what this project is, I'll leave a link in the video explaining the basics of the game. I also want to say thank you for 500 subscribers. This is the first time since I originally quit YouTube that I've reached this milestone, and it's absolutely incredible. I'm hoping to have some new content coming in a couple weeks, so look forward to that. With that all being said, let's get on with what happened last week on HTCG. Kicking it off this week, Nyx Studios has been working on a fantastic looking game named Doorkeeper. He's uploaded quite a few times in the past week, going over types of cards, rules, and some lore. Doorkeeper is one of the most unique HTCGs I've ever seen. Utilizing 2 separate boards for each player, you control multiple armies of creatures that move around a board. It certainly looks like a lot at first, but then you dive deeper into the game and it just makes complete and utter sense. The art and templates are incredibly well done, so professional. I'm really excited to see this release. Doodles Ninja gave us an update for the Sail the Seas art contest, extending the deadline to June 20th, which still means it's over by now. We also got some dope line art of a level 1 cannon card. Next up, we've got a back-to-back crossover today. Wilby and the last 10 Elementals TCG have done a collaboration together, taking art from the other's game and drawing it in their style. Both videos are super fun to watch. They both do a great job capturing the creatures in their respective style. Wilby has always had this incredible big and colorful style to his game, and it stands out so well. Jedberry from the last 10 Elementals has a great way of making the card pop and does a great job with the coloring. Pierre from Afrochippy Champs has given us a brand new pack opening done by his friend Majin Muzi. This is an awesome video. Muzi has a great personality, and each legendary pull in the video was so hilarious. Also, he pulled my favorite card, King Komodo here. Bruh. Chris from WrathOfCoresTCG has given us a deep dive into the human units for set 4 of the game. I've been really excited and hyped for this new set. It's absolutely my favorite set done by Chris already, with some gorgeous pieces like Nymph Curator and Timeless Night. This video is a great watch if you're like me and wanting to see the new cards in more detail. I've also been given special privilege to get a good first look at what the template will look like for 2.0. Woo! Now, I was semi-correct on my predictions from earlier. The name bar has moved to the bottom half of the image. However, the extra bar at the top above the rarity is something I was not expecting. I'm really curious to see what this text means. Maybe a special ability. Reinforce does imply that it is an action the card can take during gameplay. We also see that there are no specific element costs, just the one number. I'm only speculating that that number is the element cost. However, it could be called something completely different for 2.0. Chris has also mentioned that the way the game is going to be released will be quite different from before and won't occupy him as much. At first, I was speculating that this could mean a more LCG approach to the game, but we could also see smaller sets released as well. Overall, this is just really exciting news, and I'm eagerly awaiting to get my sweaty grease fingers on these cards. Dimension Battles goes over another old card game, this time by the name of Legendary Heroes. He talks about how this could have been the card game his channel focused on and such, and it's really interesting to see what it might have looked like in an alternate reality. A newer channel I haven't talked about yet, Ryan from Hash-Tag-TCG, talks about his own idea for a new community card game, based around the idea of a big Smash Brothers type crossover event from other games. It's a really neat idea, and one idea he talks about in particular is a fusion universe from DC and Marvel, where characters like Batman and Wolverine would fuse together into one new character. This would be really cool to see. I know that I'd kill to see a Taharos fused with Rhaenys. Another channel I haven't gotten to talk about yet, DomhanRhapsodie TCG, opens up 2 brand new structure decks for the game. She doesn't upload as frequently as other members in the community, so I'm really glad I finally get a chance to talk about this gorgeous game. In the video itself, we get an in-depth look into both decks, and might I add, beautiful box art on these, really well done. With both being almost opposites of each other. Aesthetic Fantasy is colorful and alive with a neon palette complemented by lighter and fluffier characters. Machine Deathblow goes in the opposite direction, hardened steel and alien-esque characters in a more steampunk aesthetic. Both, however, stick to a more futuristic tone. These decks look great, and Domhan has always had an incredible art style that keeps growing with each new piece she creates. This is only the start for Wave 4, and I'm excited to see what comes next. Speaking of awesome art, Scott from Ellumacent Souls gives us another great piece for Demon Mage of Time, Yuki. As always, Scott does a fantastic job in perspective and color. I really love how he's done the hourglass in the art. Glass is always hard to draw, and I just do my best to avoid it. But Scott here, he's done an excellent job with it. Some more lads from across the sea, James and Richard from Hash-Tag-TCG, have done a new unboxing, not for the game itself, but a beautifully done 3D printed shard piece. This is a good time as always, but I honestly can't entirely say I recommend taking James's advice on how to properly handle scissors. TheZweiStein, got it right this time, has done a brand new battle video for Kingdom Duelers TCG. It's really great to see some more gameplay come out. I was super looking forward to how it all plays out. The pacing is great, and setting up big combos and plays is really fun. And also, side note, love the music in the background. I'm not confident enough to say that it's RuneScape, but I swear it is. Last up to bat this week, Mystic Island somehow telepathically sensed what I was fiending for and has given us a brand new battle video. Super awesome to see gameplay for everything. The two decks showcased were really interesting with a Goblin Mage and Royalty Pirate faction. I don't believe we've seen these before, so I won't go into spoilers, but man, some big plays were had. That's all from last week. If I missed you in this one, let me know down below, and I'll get you in the next one. Thank you once again for 500 subscribers. It's been such a nice and warm welcome back into the community, and I love what I'm doing once again. I'll catch y'all in the next one.
Tactical card deployed.